So we've got this pan on, we're going to bring this to a boil, and we've put about a tablespoon of salt in there as well. Then we'll pop that lid on and wait till this comes to a boil. So now we've got that to what they call a rolling boil, and it needs to be like this to stop your pasta sticking together. And then we'll go in with the shells. And we'll give it a stir as well. Now you need to bring this back to a boil, and then once you've come to a boil, simmer it for about 10 minutes. While we're waiting for this pasta, we can do the other bits and bobs that we need to do. So, some cherry tomatoes, halved, then halved again. Basically use as many of these as you want, especially if, like me, you're growing your own fruit and veg in the garden. In a few months' time, you can have lots of fresh vegetables to use in these kind of recipes. So especially when it comes to doing a pasta one, it's going to work out really cheap. I've also got some fresh spinach straight from the garden. So we're going to roll all that up together, and then we'll cut it quite small. Now the good thing about doing this, we're doing the prep at the same time as we're cooking the pasta, so everything is going to be done at more or less the same time. So it looks like the pasta's done now, so all we need to do is get it drained. And then we're going to add some pesto. I'm using a jarred one today, but I have got a recipe coming up to make your own, and it's a really cheap version as well. So we're going to add some of this pesto in here, and then we'll get it all mixed to get a bit of a coating on it. Then we'll add in those cherry tomatoes that we chopped and that spinach, and we'll mix this all together. I'm also going to add just a little salt and some basil, and then we'll finish it off with a little Italian cheese. If you want to add something a little bit extra, you can break up little pieces of walnut as well and add them in. And for a very cheap meal, you've got to admit that does look attractive.